Most people are living in a financial house with no foundation. They just keep stacking money on sand and wondering why nothing stands. Welcome to Minted Knowledge, your hub for financial knowledge. I'm your host, Tim Lane, and this is where the confused will become confident and where every episode will be another stone in your foundation. So get your writing material, pay rapt attention. The class is in session. A quick heads up, this episode is an experimental episode. Therefore, you'll be hearing a voice that is quite different from mine. But I would urge you to stick to the message and then the exercises attached. This is still Minted Knowledge.
There's a sentence I've heard so many times it almost sounds normal. I'm just not a money person, said casually. Said with a small laugh and a shrug, like it's a personality trait people are born with, like being left-handed or tone-deaf. Money people are other people. Organised, disciplined, probably slightly boring people who grew up reading Forbes. And you're creative, you're spontaneous, you're relational. Money is just not your thing. I want to challenge that framing with everything I have, because that belief, I'm not a money person, is doing enormous damage. It's the reason people don't try. It's the reason they hand off their financial lives to people who may or may not have their interest at heart. It's the reason they feel fundamentally exempt from responsibility for their own future. And it is not true, not even slightly. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on fixed versus growth mindset has been applied to mathematics, sport, and creativity. Let me apply it to finance. A fixed financial mindset says, I'm either a money person or I'm not. I've always been bad at this. No point trying. A growth financial mindset says, I haven't learned this yet. I haven't developed this skill yet. But skills are learnable. Here's the thing about financial literacy. It is genuinely not taught in most school systems. In Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, most of the UK, most of the US, personal finance is not a required curriculum. You were never graded on budgeting. No teacher sat you down and explained how compound interest would affect your retirement. The smart kids and the not smart kids both left school equally unprepared for the actual mechanics of adult financial life. So when you say you're bad with money, what you're actually saying is, I was never given the tools and I haven't yet found them. That is a completely different statement. One is identity. The other is a gap, and gaps can be filled. Break down what being good with money actually means in practice. It's not an innate trait. It's a set of skills. Tracking, knowing where your money goes, budgeting, allocating it intentionally, saving, keeping some for later, protecting, insurance and emergency funds, growing, investing, earning more, income development. 6 skills. None of them require a particular personality type. All of them can be learned, practiced, and improved. Would you say you're not a cooking person because you've never taken a cooking class? Then why do you call yourself not a money person? Because you've never had financial education. Replace I'm not good with money with I'm still learning how money works. Every time you catch yourself using the fixed phrase, cross it out mentally and substitute the growth version. It sounds small. It's not small. Language shapes identity, and identity shapes behavior. You will not invest if you believe you're not an investor. You will not budget if you believe budgeting is for money people. Change the label, and the behavior becomes accessible. This week, learn one financial thing you've been avoiding because it felt too complex. Just one. Maybe it's what an interest rate actually means. Maybe it's what a unit trust is. Maybe it's how to read a bank statement properly. Pick the one financial topic that makes you feel most like not a money person and spend 20 minutes with it. A YouTube video, a blog post, one chapter of one book. You don't have to master it, just touch it. Begin the relationship. Next week, we zoom out. We look at where our money beliefs come from beyond our families, the culture, the media, the religion, the community. Because some of what you believe about money isn't even originally yours.
Every great house starts with a decision to build something that lasts. And you just made that decision. This is Minted Knowledge. Keep building, and I'll see you in the next episode.